Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you a photo management tool that similarly to Google Photos, you can take a bunch of pictures and you can auto detect the people that are there and tag them. So you can have a collection of people, individuals, you can click on them and see the pictures that they are in, and you can go to pictures and also see in like squares which person that is, like their name. So I'm going to use Digikam and I'm going to focus specifically on tagging people. So it's an open source management tool, right? Since I have Arch Linux, you can download whatever you want via whatever option you want. Since I have Arch, I'm just going to do sudo pacman as Digikam. And that's it. All right, so upon opening Digicam, you will have the setup. So we go next, and then we can add a collection of pictures. I'm going to show you also manually how you can add specific folders. So if you have a specific album you want to track, you can also do that. Currently, I'm just gonna go with the default. And then you have a database configuration. Now this program generates 4 different SQL databases, or just whatever type you want. They are going to be internally used for storing your faces that have been recognized and the pictures and all of the sorting. I don't recommend really using that database as a tool to extract information. We're gonna use metadata information later. So this is the path, but I'm going to add another folder right there, choose, and we can go next. I'm going to leave this option in the default since I don't want to touch raw files currently. And I will do nothing as well with the files since I want to show you how you can edit and add specific information to the metadata. I'm just going to leave that as well in default. Same here. And also the same. And this is it. So after you open the application, we will need to download the pre-trained model, which detects the faces. So we just press on download. Now, if for some reason, like here, it doesn't download anything, you just need to open the program. And that's it. All right, so after we have downloaded the model, we are just going to make our eyes not burn. So I'm gonna change the theme. And this is it, right? So this is the collection. We are inside pictures and we have album 1, which I want to capture, and the 2 folders, which I do not. So I'm gonna go to settings, configure, and we can delete this local collection, and we can add another local collection or a different one. And I'm gonna choose this album. Great, so I'm gonna track this album. All right, so this album has currently 2 pictures. Let's detect the people inside of it. I'm gonna go to here, people section, and scan for faces. And we can choose also which album specifically we want to scan. Now, it's as simple as we have this person. I'm gonna write their name, press enter, and this is it. So we have unconfirmed, unknown, ignored, and this is the person. Let's add another picture of him. And we have another picture of him. So if we click on this, we can see 2 detections, which are for 2 different pictures. As you can see here, fantastic. And we can do that also semi-automatically and automatically. I just can press on the picture and I can find similar. Now, for precision, I did not do that, but you can try. Let's add another one. And we had another person here. All right, so now if we go to the album, and to the picture, we can see here squares, and I can press on this button, which shows the tags, and I can see this is Mother's Milk and this is Homelander. Great, so we have detected the faces and we tag them, and we have the people as well. We can also add geological information and just more information. But for this example, I'm going to have that as a minimal. Now we want to add metadata. Now, why should we do that if we already have this? Everything is saved up in the database. Now, the database is not very organized for external use. And I did try, for example, to add a collection, delete one, and play with all of these tools. Even I tried to clear the previous deleted collection, but for some reason the photos are still saved up in the database. So for not dealing with this clutter, you should have metadata written into these pictures. So I'm gonna go to settings, configure, and the metadata section. So here you can check specifically what you want to write, and I'm just gonna press OK. Great, so let's go to a picture, for example this one, and I'm gonna go to item and write metadata to the file. I'm going to use Xfig tool to show you the metadata that this picture has. So as you can see here, we have two names, which is Homelander and Mother's Milk, and we can see the region of the rectangles here, and we can add more tags and categories and so on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, you can write them below, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.